How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Age of Empires 3 game. How's everyone doing today? I wanted to show you this game because GMT is just one of my favorite builds, and I try to not play it as much as I possibly can, but honestly, it's just one of my favorite builds. And all of a sudden, bang, I get Kynesie, and I'm starting to brick it because it's Kynesie. I think he's ranked like 4th or something at the moment. He is playing Inca, so it's not quite as intimidating against his Aztec. But nonetheless, I wanted to show you this game because I like showing you the odd Lionheart game. I am playing Brits. I can play Brits conventionally. Like, I can play normal Brits, but I'm not that good with normal Brit play because I don't do it that often. And to be honest with you, I just find it bloody boring. Why would you play 700 wood, 600 wood, 4 vills when you can GMT-FF? GMT-FF is right there. Why wouldn't you? So I am a little bit of a one-trick pony with Brits, and people kind of know that. However, I say this about GMT build. It's a good build. It's a very good build against certain civs. Certain civs struggle very, very hard against GMT build. Other civs deal with it very, very well. So it's one of those, GMT should technically be one of those builds which is something you do against certain matchups on certain maps, and then against other matchups you don't do it at all, because like there's Otto, Germany, Aztec, any civ that can rush really hard completely destroys GMT. It's not very good against defensive play. Russia, for example, you do have a tower, you do have Minutemen, you do have 6 musketeer. You age up with units into age 3, which is the tomahawk. So it has some defensive capabilities, but it's not like Spain, where you get rods, tower, dogs, all that sort of good stuff. So it's weak against rushes, and that's what you guys should know. So if you ever play against Brits, okay, and you see them go for early two TPs here, or even the first TP, try and you're a civ that can rush hard, rush them hard. Rush that civ. Deny them the ability to get their Highlanders, keep their villagers off food, etc., etc. But Kynesie, not really known for his rush playstyle, known for his greedy playstyle, and we can see here he's gone for that classic age 1 boom, and this is just Kynesie's like water boom like theory in a nutshell. He loves doing these semi-water booms, whether it's Aztec, whether it's Inca, Haudenosaunee have something very similar on water maps. So all of these native civs have really good semi-water boom ability, and it's kind of broken, I'm not gonna lie. Like the eco from these things is insane. You see here, Inca are literally on 19 villagers with a Cancer, which arguably is another villager. So they're basically on a 20 villager eco, and they're aging up, what, 9-10 seconds later than the 3-minute mark? Like, that's insane. And they had the ability to age up fast as well, like all the native civs. So yeah, it's kind of insane, and yeah, you'll see me what I do here. I will identify the water at some point, but I haven't so far, I don't believe. No, I did pick up that 120 food early on, so you saw me getting those polar bears, and that was fantastic treasure, especially for GMT build. And you see here, I'm aged up just before 4 minutes, thanks to those 2 juicy GMTs aging me up much faster. Instantly in comes the governor with 700 gold. And of course, you've seen this build before. I did, because I got like a 75 wood treasure, I did chop a little bit for wood, just so I could get 100 wood and put that trading post down for 100 food and 100 wood. Because every TP, including native TPs, ages you up faster. So I did want to ensure that I got that native TP to age up faster. And also, it's a Cree settlement, so it's a very, very useful settlement. It gives you that second TC ability for about 5 CDBs. So it's very, very good. Very, very good. I always say it's an S tier native just because it gives you 5 CDBs. Like, that ability to give you extra villagers is insane. Like, it's an unbelievably good perk of the native. You see here, I went for the outpost right on top of the water. This right on this little edge peninsula over here. Because, you know, I know Kynesie. I saw the dock. I know he's going to be water booming. And so I wanted to kind of apply a bit of pressure as early as possible on the water. My objective here was to go, like, get my Highlanders and 2 Falconets so I could just come and siege all of this stuff down. But you see here, the classic big button from Inca. You've seen it from Osteo so many countless times. And you see he gets those 5 Plume Spearmen. And that's difficult because you can play silly buggers with it as well. You can see here, he's being really sneaky. And he's putting the Plume Spearmen on like guard stance, ones that are getting hit, etc. And it makes it even more difficult to kill with the Outpost. So Outpost is literally going to take down pretty much 1 Plume Spearman, and that's about it. So it's very, very difficult. And whilst that's going on, I feel like I had enough time to get this cheeky 85 wood over here. So I was going to take my Explorer over here and try and get, you know, a couple of kills in or do some damage with my Explorer. But I thought, you know what? I'll try and sneak in that little wood treasure because I think that's far more effective than trying to get a couple of pop shots with my Explorer. You can see here, I'm building some CDBs. 700 wood is on the way. I went for the complete accident, by the way. I went for the Glorious Revolution before 700 wood. I think I was just feeling the pressure against Kynesie. I just messed up the build order a little bit. But that's not the end of the world. You know, that's not the end of the world. It doesn't really delay you or anything like that. Okay, he's going for the second TP now. Let's have a look over him. Of course, Kynesie going for his greedy playstyle. He is also going for the Kree, and he's going to be getting those CDBs. Not only is he on the water with double dot, TC, and CDB production, that's basically like a semi-4 TC boom right now. Classic Kynesie. Classic Kynesie. And look at this. He's going to be aging up soon. So greedy. He's already a K score up in front of me. I do age up, though, and temporarily my score gets buffed because I get these Tomahawks out. See there, I'm trying to kill the further one away. I can't remember if I killed that. It's on 2 HP. He snares me down. Very smart stuff. But I am going to defend this TP. And that is important because although I've aged up now, I do still want the double TP for the XP production. So what's Kynesie up to? There he comes, the age 3, and he gets to age up with the messenger because he didn't use it in age 2. So he's going to be he's going to be zooming up to age 3. Look at this classic Kynesie walls going down. Classic Kynesie walls. Pillarless walls, double layer of walls. Is this a Revnak game or what? Right now, I'm thinking, can I get a higher? I've got to deal with Kynesie walling up. I know he's Inca. They're so toxic with their forts. I know he's water booming, so I'm against the clock here. I am against the clock. But look at that. Black Watch improvement is complete. So it is on the way. Machu Picchu is also on the way for Kynesie. Kalanka going down. I am being... So, my scout this game... Oh, my God. My scout was just... Look at my line of sight. Right? I'm taking my scout forward. He's in stealth mode. So I'm kind of seeing where everything is. I see that Kalanka go down. I know I want to dive in for there. I see a couple of villagers. I see the walls. You know, I'm starting to see everything going on. So I know where my attack needs to be pinpointed from. I know where I need to dive in here. I need to take control of this space. I'm still building those CDBs. I want to take down that Kalanka ASAP because that's essentially like his artillery building. That's where he can build the Harakas, which are going to be able to deal really well with... these Falconets. See there, the fort goes down. I can see that, but I'm not reaching for it. More walls going down by Kynesie. Kynesie is turtling up, Sunshine. No pillarless here. He's desperate. Down goes the Kalanka. He was making units from it as well, by the way. So I decide not to go for my 1k coin straight away. I feel like Harakas are going to be coming out, bows and other things are going to be coming out. I don't feel like there's going to be that many Plume Spearmen. So I do decide to ship 5 Hussars, which is a good shipment, which is a really good shipment. And because I'm building CDBs, my eco is being used up. So, you know, I'm not going to be able to go into age 4 straight away. But I do want to go to age 4 at some point. So now I don't really know what to do here. I don't really know what I'm doing here. All I know is I'm just trying to deny as much eco as possible and cause as much damage as possible. I now decide to go for the dock. See here, he's decided he had to use his fort as a way of making units. And at the moment, that's all he's got because I took that Kalanka down. The fort is his only way of making units right here. And I'm hitting him hard and fast. That's what she said. I've got Highlanders. I've got 2 Falcons. This is difficult for him. It's difficult to deal with. He's putting a market down now. And you see here, if you look at my line of sight, I see these guys coming a mile away because, look, my sneaky scout, he sees everything. And I've just kept my scout there. He hasn't got his explorer. He can't unphase. He can't unstealth this scout right now. So this scout is seeing everything that's coming towards me. It sees everything. Anytime I feel like my falconets are going to be in threat, I've got the huge line of sight here from this scout. My 5 hussars go raiding around the south. So I'm going to take 3 villagers out here. So my objective at this point is to just distract him, cause as much damage as possible whilst doing a sneaky raid from the south. He's getting out. This is out APM'd, and to out APM Kynesie that takes some doing. You see here, I'm going to be trying to raid some more. He's only got a couple of plume spearmen out. He's struggling to build stuff. He really is struggling to build stuff. You see here, I'm hoarding so much food. I'm desperately now trying to get that 1k coin in. Again, my scout is going to see these Harakas. So, you know, my Highlanders just move forward. Every time I see the Harakas, the line of sight from the scout, give me all of that line of sight, all of that juicy knowledge of what's coming. The fort is doing damage against my Highlanders, so I want to back up out of here. But again, Kynesie really struggling here. He can't spend his units. More Harakas getting made from the fort. Again, I'm doing some more cheeky raiding. I do take down the dock up here, so that's gonna. I think there's another villager dead. Oh, does he survive there? Yes. Oh, boom. Yep, the second villager goes down. And again, look. Again, every time my 2 falconets are just staying alive. He's trying to catch them with my Harakas, but I'm not letting him. I do take down a fort here. Sorry, a dock. So I did take down one of those docks. See here, he shipped these 3 boats. Has he shipped them, or has he just built them? I guess he's just built them. That's one way of having to spend your resources. And I've got a trick up my sleeve for that. Oh yes, I'm starting to age up now with the Tycoon. So I'm on my way to age 4, and look what I ship. Agamemnon coming in hot. I do have my 2 falconet support as well, so this is what I always say. You can't just ship a boat and expect it to take down any water. But because I've got my 2 falconets here, I can apply pressure to the dock. I don't think I actually saw that second dock, so I feel like he's the only dock he's had. I've taken it down, but that wasn't the case, and I find that out a bit later. See, there you go. There's that 2 falconet support. That's why that 2 falconet support's so important. And once again, the scout sees the Harakas, and I just walk forward and don't let the Harakas get a single hit against my falconets. I'm now in age 4. Look at my resources. I'm aged up with the Tycoon, so I'm going to be getting the mercantilism. So I'm going to be getting all of those juicy extra shipments. He knows what's coming, by the way. He knows what's coming. So let's go have a look over at Kynesie. He knows exactly what's coming. He knows I'm going to put those falconets inside that frigate. But the question is, can he do anything to stop me? The frigate is about to go down. It's only on 500 HP now. These things have a really good fire rate. He knows it's coming. Boom! But the falconets drop off. And now that they're in this middle island, he is fucked. There's like, these boats cannot do enough damage. And if they do, he's going to have to spend so much resources dealing with these falconets, and he can't. And every time the Harakas come forward, now the Harakas haven't got anything, and Kynesie calls the GG. The 2 falconet island laming right there. That's how you beat the water, guys. That's how you beat the water. You need your falconets and your artillery support. Then you ship your boat, and then it's very difficult for your opponent to counter. You take the docks down with your falconets. You bring your frigate to the shoreline so your falconets are within range of any enemy boats. And that's how you deal with a Kynesie water boom. Like, guys, don't get me wrong. Kynesie is a better player than I am. You know, this guy is top 4, top 5 at the moment in the ladder. But so any game, I know it was a little bit of a cheeky one by me to get the win over him, because I do lose to him far more than I beat him. However, I just thought it was a great build. I wanted to showcase you guys GMT build and how it can beat the best. It can beat the best. It's not as strong as conventional Brits, but under certain circumstances, I think it is fantastic in certain matchups. And guys, it's fucking fun. It's so fun. I had 3 shipments ready to go. I was about to get the rockets, the gentleman of the pike. I was getting my factories. I'm going to be diving in, rocket spamming, and he was just completely at that point, completely screwed. Let's have a quick look at the resources count and all that sort of good stuff. And you see here, really early good boom. Military. Only 8 Highlanders and 11 Harakas, and the game was at almost 14 minutes. But I wanted to showcase this because, again, it was a really good display of how to defend against the water. And, guys, the scout. Where's my scout gone?
Yes.
Scouty boy. It might have died at the end here. Did it die at the end here?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I can't see it now, but that scout, guys, it really was the MVP. If you're a civilization that has a scout like France, or you pick it up as a treasure guardian, you make the scouts, whatever it is, that's how to use your scouts, guys. It's the difference between really, really high level play, how to utilize your scout. So, yeah, we got it from an age up, which is really cool. And that scout, it's not just a throwaway unit. You saw this game, how it absolutely saved my bacon, and I gave Kynesie no opportunity to snipe my falconets. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one, and I will catch you in the next game. Peace!